Hello, 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 and good morning, everybody. Let's get started today. Let me find our morning song. It is a beautiful day. Good morning. Let's see who all we have on here. We have our Blue. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs, Deirdre, and Pat Moss. Good afternoon, Pat. Yes, it is your afternoon, and I hope it's going well for you. All right, so let's start out the way we do every day, every morning, starting with the heart brain coherence. I'm so glad you're here. Annie 7, hello to you, darling. All right, so let's go into our heart. Hope, hello, hello. Oh, you're on YouTube. Okay, good. All right, so take a deep breath in, smile, and think of something really positive, something warm and inviting. As my phone starts making noise. Let's try that again. Go to that happy place in our heart where everything is working perfectly. And just breathe that light, breathe that energy, feel the experience. Whatever it is you're thinking of, maybe it was that full moon from last night, or the sun coming up this morning, or a friend that you've connected with, somebody close to you that just gives the best hugs. Bring that energy so that it fills your whole experience. Staying in the now, not looking outside, not looking at anything other than this very moment that we have. And in this moment, what does your heart tell you? What is your I am, your story that you can tell this morning? I am happy to be here where I am. I'm honored to be here with all of you. I am happy I am healthy. I am enough. I am worthy. I deserve every good and positive thing. And I am peace. So I would love to hear your I ams this morning. Annie, that picture I took last night, this was the sunset here in Scottsdale, Arizona. I am visiting with my friend Sharon Rhea, and this was at her daughter's house where I did the chanting last night. And we came out to drive to Sharon's house, and this is what was in the sky. Isn't this magnificent? And I remember these sunsets when I lived in Arizona years ago. The sunsets here are so beautiful. And this one I was greeted with last night. So I'm just so happy to be able to share it with you this morning. Good morning, Rick Morrow on YouTube. And Deirdre, I am happy drinking my moon water tea. Yes, yes. I'm so happy to hear that. Anybody else make moon water with this full moon? It was so beautiful last night. And the weirdest thing, I don't know what my phone is doing, but I took a picture of the moon when Sharon and I had gone out to our cars and we spotted it. And I remember I was standing there in the street talking with her. She was with me. I took the picture. It's gone. It's not in my phone. It's so strange. The weirdest things happened to me. And that was just a weird, bizarre incident of many that happened. So I don't know where it went. I wish it would come back because I love taking pictures of the full moon. Good morning, Auntie Jean. Thank you for being here. Annie says, I am given a choice to choose joy over my circumstances. I am open. I am love. I am free. Yes, yes, absolutely, Annie. In any given moment, we have that choice. We decide every day when we open our eyes, we decide, am I going to go into that spin? Am I going to go to that place where I know I'm not going to be happy and dwell in that kind of energy? Or am I going to make a choice today for life to be my playground, for me to really enjoy this thing called life? And what does that mean? What does it mean to live life to its fullest? Let's put that question out there today. Let's see what y'all think. This Saturday is the end of the week. It's the last day this week before we go into Easter Sunday tomorrow. So what do you think? What does it mean to live your life fully? And you have that option. Every one of us is given that choice. Everybody, without exception. And I know you may be saying, but my life is different than your life. I have all these struggles. I have all these challenges. I have this, I have that, or I don't have this or that. We are all given the same opportunities. We can all decide each day, how am I going to live my life today? So what does it mean? What does it mean to live your life fully? That's the question for today. Erica Hoppy, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here today. And Pat says, I am so changing, having fun, watching the film of my manifestations. Yes, indeed. And Erica says, I thought tonight is the full moon. I don't know. It was full last night when I looked at it. That's all I know. You know, I just don't even keep up with anything like that anymore. I just feel into the energy. I don't really spend a lot of time on any social media anymore, or paying attention to rituals and things like that. I just honor what I'm feeling inside of me. And I think that's the place I've gotten to right now. It's like I know that there are full moon ceremonies happening. There's new moon ceremonies. And I just honor the feeling. I honor the energy. And I honor my higher power and know that I am led to be, do, say exactly what's supposed to come out of my mouth or be written in words, and unapologetic about what comes forth. So that's the space that I am in right now, is living life fully and living it on my terms and not according to anything or anybody. Erica says, I choose freedom. I'm so happy to hear that, my dear. I want that for all of us. I want all of us experiencing life to its fullest and being happy and healthy and joyful in our lives. That's my desire, but I can't make it happen for you. I can only put the energy out there and give the tools for you to work with. It's up to you to take those tools and to run with it if you want. But my job is simply to share and to be that person that will be there no matter what, through thick or thin, through ups and downs, through whatever you're experiencing in the moment. If it's happy, happy, joy, joy, or if it's, oh my God, the sky is falling down, whatever it might be, I'm just there supporting you. And I can't fix anything. I can't be the be all, but I can be that person that is steady in your life with my love, with sharing out that energy of, not comfort, but the energy of being love, being it, showing it with my actions, not just my words. Cassandra, oh my goodness, good morning, sweet one. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you on here. Your aunt was on the other day. It was good to see her. She hadn't been on in a while. And now I see you. I'm so happy that you're here. Okay, so Zila, I know we had that, you had that incident with your guest house. And now Zila is frustrated that the whole estimate is going to $30,000. And I'm happy I don't have to pay for the hospital bill. And I'm not going to see no more police anymore. Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on with that. But I am happy that you're here with us this morning. And hopefully we can help to lift the vibration for you. So just bring that frustration and let's let it go. Let it go, let it go. It's a choice that we make. It's how are we going to respond to any given situation. Whatever's coming up for us, we have the ability to respond in whatever way we choose. So we're again wrapping our arms around you, Zila. And Pat Moss says, I do what I want to do now instead of holding back in case I upset anyone. I am enough. You are enough. Yeah, when we hold back, when we stop ourselves from doing what we know we want to do, that is what's going to make us feel fulfilled, then we do have frustration. We do have the feeling of being small. And I said this to someone, I don't know if I said it yesterday or if I said it to somebody, to not dim your light to make somebody else look better. Don't ever dim your light. Always shine as bright as you can shine, and let that be your presence in the world. Show up as the authentic you. Just be you. And if somebody can't handle that bright light, then that's something they need to work on inside of them. But don't dim your light because somebody else is unhappy or somebody else is not liking the fact that you're okay with life, no matter what you're going through. Just do you. Just be the person you came here to be. And Erica says, oh, it was full moon energy yesterday at work for sure. Oh, I love you too, Erica. And here's our expert, our Blue Jean, says yesterday at 2:58 p.m. Eastern Time, the pink moon turned full. The grid is out for cleaning. Oh, thank you, Jean. Thank you that you take care of us that way and that you build that grid every month to be bathed in the moon energy and to be bathed in Reiki energy, which you pour into it. Thank you. And every name that's on our prayer list goes into that grid. So we certainly do appreciate how you're lifting up the family. Erica says, you always say exactly what I need to hear. Well, I say what I need to hear. So I'm so glad that it resonates, Erica. And Zila took a picture of the full moon and did a full moon water, and I did the full moon ceremony and full moon healing. Awesome. Yeah, I used to do the full moon water when I actually had a place that I lived. And now living in my car is kind of hard to do that. I can't carry big jugs around with me so that I can do the full moon water, but I do enjoy doing that because it tastes different. When you pour energy into water, it does taste different. I know it's a lot of it's a mind thing, but a lot of it is the energy going into the water and shifting and changing it, as Dr. Emoto has taught us. Joanne Castillo, good morning. And Erica says, nicknamed the pink moon is on April 16, 2022. NASA says the moon will reach its peak fullness at 2:55 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I just think it looks full, so it must be full, right? I'm going to go with that. That's Mama P's philosophy about the full moon. So I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy that energy. And I do know for a fact that a few days before and a few days after the moon actually reaches its peak, we still benefit from that full moon energy. So whatever day and time it went full, we're enjoying it. And we're just going to relax and go with the flow of it, right? And Leela says, you don't use jugs, you use mason jars. It has to be glass and no plastic. Yeah, I only use glass. I've gone to glass now for everything. Like I have a glass container that I refill my water in and just am more consciously aware of our environment and what we're doing to the environment. So thank you for that, Zila. And Erica says, yes, Mama P. Yeah, that's just the way I'm living my life right now. No stress, no have-tos, no anything other than just going with the flow, doing the AAA, accept, align, allow. And so grateful that Marietta has taught us that, because that has become my philosophy in life. Just accept it, just align with the energy of who I am, and allow the beauty, allow the experience to really lift me every moment of every day. Oh, there's our heart lady, Hi, Marietta. Thank you for being here, darling. And Blue says, for me here, it is 3 days before and after. The energy is very strong and the light is fantastical unicorn light. Yes, it is. It's beautiful light. I love that. And Tammy Fisk, I love you. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Do you want to hear a Kuan Yin message? Anybody want to hear from Kuan Yin this morning? She's really been so present with me and guiding me and helping me to understand things a whole lot better. So this card just kind of dropped out of the deck. So I think that must be it. Your enlightened heart. The wish of the Divine Mother is that you become free. Enlightenment is a culmination of many small steps, each one as a drop of water, forming a divine ocean of peace, realization, love, and unity within. An ocean that washes away fear, separation, and scarcity, and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You carry the torch of enlightenment within your heart. Let it shine. I love this message for us, especially on the full moon. What a beautiful message that we carry that torch of enlightenment within our heart. And that's why I always say every day, stay in your heart. When we get out of our heart, we do the stinking thinking. We go into our brain, and our brain just goes all kinds of crazy, doesn't it? It just tries to figure things out. It tries to put things into sometimes an organized manner. It's like, that doesn't fit. That round peg doesn't fit in that square hole. Well, maybe it does. Maybe it's energy that can shapeshift. And then all of a sudden, whatever that was just fits in wherever it's needed. So I really believe that we can make whatever we want out of our life. We can take whatever we're given in this lifetime and we can create the way we want it to be. We pull ourselves up out of the hard times and the tough lessons. It's all perspective. It's all motivation. What's motivating you? So I'd asked the question earlier, and I don't know that I got any answers. But what does it mean to you to live life fully? When I say that's my desire for me, and that's what I'm doing. I chose that. No more restrictions, no more of the have-tos. Now I get to be, do, say whatever is coming from my heart. I am living fully in my heart. And my life is showing it because I'm at peace. I'm at total peace. And I don't fret over anything. I don't worry about, oh, where's my next meal coming from? Am I going to have a bed to sleep in tonight? I don't worry about it. And all of a sudden, things just show up. Things appear. I was talking to Sharon about that last night and how the synchronicities of life just blow us away sometimes. It's like if we have a thought of, oh, I would like to do that, or I would like to have that, and all of a sudden a door opens. And that's the beauty of accepting, aligning, and allowing. It's a door opening that we can't do. We can't force that door open. But if we get into the energy of living life, enjoying it, being in control, and not thinking that we have to let other people make choices for us, We have to let somebody else make the decisions. We don't. You really don't have to let anybody else run your life. It's your life. So you take control. And all of that energy is centered right there, right in your heart. So just do you, just be you, and be the very best you can be. It's really your choice. Sila, I hope you have a wonderful day. And yes, Auntie Jean sent you love. I didn't read that comment. I just saw it a few minutes ago while I was talking. And Sila says, I live my life to the fullest. I get to do everything I want, go whatever I want, and being happy and doing whatever I want. I am so happy for that. Yes, that is freedom. It is freedom to be able to take that control back of our life and not depend on somebody else making a decision for us. Nobody can live your life the way you can, because it has to resonate inside of you. Thank you, Joanne. I said it to you. I knew I had said it out loud. I didn't know if it was somebody I was speaking to or if I was doing it online. So thank you for letting me know, and that reminder of, yes, it's one of my favorite expressions and philosophies in life, to just do you, and we can't be concerned about what Jack might feel or Jill might be jealous of, or how anybody else perceives us. We just have to be true to us and allow our energy to be the best that it can be for us. And it's our lane. Stay in our own lane and just be happy in your lane. Just be in that chitty chitty bang bang car, plugging along, singing a song, and not worrying about what anybody else says or thinks. Just do you. And what else we got? A lot of comments on here this morning. Deirdre says, I live my life doing what makes my soul happy. That's what it's all about. Being happy inside. Happiness is an inside job. Nobody can make you happy, just as nobody can make you unhappy. It's a choice you make. How do we respond to energy? How do we respond to other people and how they treat us, or what they say to us, or what they're doing in the world? It's not our business. And my friend Karen says, mind your own business. Mind your own vibration. If you're minding your own vibration, then you're not worried about what somebody else is doing. Now, if it's affecting you, if they are attacking you, then that's one thing. But if they're just out there ranting and raging and doing their thing, that's not our business. That's their energy that they are putting out that they have to deal with. And Blue says, Zila, I sent energy to your situation with love. What else we got? Marietta says, another song. I am one with God and I am one with you. Express, express, express God's love. That's what we're here to do. Yeah, I love that, Marietta. I love that little song. And I can't wait to have you sing it for us. So I'm hoping to have a Marietta sighting at our retreat in October That would bless our hearts so much to have you show up and to be able to sing the AAA song with you, to give you hugs. So I hope you're thinking about coming to that retreat in October. And for any of you that are thinking of it, if you haven't registered yet, get your registration in. Our space is limited there. So we need to have all the rooms filled as much as possible. And if you're not going to stay at the center where we're doing the retreat, I'm working with some of the hotels in the area, and I'm waiting for the callback to let me know what the charge is going to be for the rooms, because Jen said she would give us a special rate, but I haven't heard back from her yet. So I'm hoping that that's going to happen soon so we can all know what we're looking at. If you're not able to stay at the VRBO that we have, then there are alternatives to that. The retreat is in Wilmington, Vermont, and it's going to start October 2nd of this year. And I have exciting news for those of you who have not heard yet. The place I stayed in Sedona is wanting us to do a retreat there. I spoke with the lady that owns the place before I left, and we're going to do a land blessing there on the land. And I don't know, maybe think about a peace tree. This is the new thing that I felt inspired to start looking at, is not just the land blessing, but on the spot where we do the blessing, to plant a tree. And there's going to be a little more involved in that because we'll have to have approvals to plant a tree, and what kind of tree will be amenable to the environment where we do the land blessing. But we'll call it a peace tree and put a plaque by the tree with the date that it was planted and the Peace on Earth tour and the Peace for Peace. What do you all think of that idea? That was something that was inspired yesterday as I was still at the farm where I was staying. And I believe it was a message that was delivered to me from the angels through another person who brought that to my attention and said, why don't you plant a tree? And I'm like, why don't we plant a tree or a bush or a plant? We have the ability. We have the technology. And Zila says, thank you, Blue, for sending that love her way. And let's all be like the birds, fly and feel free. Oh, Deirdre loves the idea of planting a tree for peace. Yeah, I think we need to be doing peace trees. I just love the idea myself. It really just grabbed me and resonated so much. And Annie says we're giving back to the earth. Yeah, because we need the trees. We need their energy. We need the oxygen they supply. And Blue says, wonderful. What kind of tree? Well, that's the question, because the land blessings are done in different places, and not all trees would thrive in all soil and all environments. So it would be a matter of knowing and checking in with the person who's bringing me in to do the land blessing. We would have to have that discussion of what kind of tree or plant. Doesn't have to be a tree, but that's the idea of giving back to the environment, of bringing in the positive energy that would show that we are making an effort to bring more love, more light, more peace to our earth. So I'd love to have your feedback on that. And Blue is encouraging you, Marietta, to come. She says you can meet your big fan, Blue Cat. I love Blue Cat. Blue Cat is one of the most amazing cats because true cat personality, true. I mean, if Blue wants to be in your lap, Blue's going to be in your lap. If it wants to be just in the room and be there in your energy, then that's what's going to happen. Blue does what Blue wants to do. And I love all of your animals, your beautiful fur babies. And yes, and we all get to meet them when we come to that retreat. All right, so let's see. Annie says, I think that's a beautiful idea. And Auntie Jean says, doesn't it sound strange that we must ask permission to plant a tree as if someone can own the earth? I know, right? Yeah, it is strange, but there are so many rules and regulations in place on this thing called earth. And sometimes we have to pay attention to that, just like we have to pay attention about where we dig in the ground, and not get in trouble for doing something that has good intentions, but there may be a rule in place that we can't do it there. So we have to look at all of that as we're going about and doing this peace effort and this peace mission. There has to be an acceptance, an allowance that, okay, we're going to play nice in the playground. We're going to follow that rule that says that we can't be there, even though we want to do it there. And sometimes we've broken rules. Yeah, I'm saying it in public. We have broken some of the rules, and I've almost gotten in trouble a couple of times. One of them was with our Auntie Jean. So yeah, we're more conscious now. And I think there is a way to do this. There's a way to contact whoever we need permission from so that we can bring those peace trees to shine in our world. Oh, Zila, awesome. I can leave my kids in California with my parents, and we'll go to the retreat, but we'll not stay in a hotel at all. I'll figure out a clean Airbnb. Yeah. And Zila says, a tree is a good idea. I would love to plant a tree. Well, let's do that in Ireland. Let's plant a tree there on your property as we do the land blessing there, and we'll have a peace tree in Ireland. I love that idea. And Hope says it's an excellent idea. And Blue says, Gizmo is watching and flicking his tail. Yeah, that's my cat. Total catitude from Gizmo for sure. And Deirdre says, can we have a tree that stays alive all year long, like a fir? We can have whatever we want. This is our journey. This is our Peace for Peace. Peace on Earth tour. We are the Peas for Peace. And we can do what we want to do. And whatever tree will work in whatever environment, let's do that. And I love that when I did the Florida land blessing, Rick and Josie, that we planted the crystals at a tree that is indigenous to Florida, and that is beautiful energy. So I feel like that tree that's on your property is a peace tree. It feels like that was kind of, even though we didn't plant it, that was like our peace tree showing up there on your property. Yes, wherever you want to plant the tree on your property, Zila, you pick the spot and let's figure out what kind of tree would work there in the soil in Ireland, and let's do it. Let's have that beautiful ceremony to honor the earth. We're honoring Mama Gaia by bringing in more energy, more tree energy, and blessing everything that we do with love, knowing that it's divinely orchestrated It's divinely inspired, and it keeps evolving. That's what I love about this journey. It's like all of a sudden the angels deliver a message through somebody or through an inspired thought. And then here we are talking about a peace tree. And we're doing a retreat in Sedona next April. I haven't set the exact date yet, but I kind of like the ring of 4-4. That has a good feel to it. We were supposed to do that this year in Mount Shasta, and things got kind of wonky in California. So we stepped away from doing the retreat there. But we have the full invite. We have everything falling into place to do a Sedona retreat in 2023 and to do it in April, which is a beautiful time of year there. That's when I was there just this last week, and the weather was beautiful. It wasn't too cold. It wasn't too hot. It was like the little bear story. It was just right. So I'm excited. Life is exciting. When we get into the flow, when we get into alignment with what we're doing here, why are we here? What's the purpose of coming here at the time we come here? And all of us coming together like we have, then things just fall into alignment and everything works perfectly. And Zila says, then we can mix the soil with crystals. Well, that's what the land blessing is. We put crystals into the ground, and we ask those crystals to communicate through the earth and to talk to each other. We're building a grid of energy. So Ireland will be the first international land blessing connecting the United States and another country. So this is huge. This is really big that we're going to be doing this, and that we're also going to plant a tree at that spot and bring in our first peace tree. And maybe the first, it maybe we'll do one before then. I don't know. I am so open and flexible. Whatever is supposed to be will be. And I know that for a fact. All right, what else we got? Deirdre says, I miss seeing Ricky and Josie here. Well, for some reason, Facebook is picking on our Ricky, and he can't comment when he comes in on Facebook. So he comes in on YouTube. And that's happened to a few people. So it's not just him, but I don't know what the issue is. I don't know if Facebook doesn't like happy, happy, joy, joy energy. But anyway, there's workarounds. So we have our Ricky on YouTube, and Josie usually comes in on Facebook. And Blue says, we are so lucky here. All you have to do to plant a tree is stop mowing your lawn. Then set the tree. Next, one starts to grow. Sometimes I forget how lucky I am living in the forest. Blessed I am. Yes, you are, Jean. That place is magical. And that's where we're doing the retreat. It's right there where Jean lives. And I'm so excited about that. This week, I want to just rev up the registrations because, like I said, the space is limited. So if you want to be there, you want to be part of the excitement and the joy and the blessing of being with each other, immersing ourselves in spiritual energy for 4 days up in this magical place called Vermont, going into the lakes, the streams, the forest, and loving on each other, giving hugs and warmth, and learning from really beautiful, amazing teachers that are going to be helping us to understand some things more fully. All right, so we need to have those registrations in. I guess, Auntie Jean, let's talk today, and Blue Jean, and I think we have a deadline, but At the moment, my brain is mush, so I'll have to look at that and let's get everything finalized, that the information we need to put out for the retreat. And Aunt Jean says we should let the tree choose. I am not sure how that would work, but it sounds right. Okay. All righty then. We'll see how that works. And Zila says, I would love to go to the Sedona, Arizona retreat. Yeah, that one's just born. We don't have any information at all yet. I still have to work out the details with the owner. And yeah, that would be just so awesome to have you there, Zila. All right, so what else we got? And Blue says, Jean Loria, the friends are chatting to you. The tree will tell you. Yeah, I have no doubt that everything will fall in alignment and perfection. If this was divinely inspired, which I believe it is, all the details will work themselves out. And Zila's reminding me I don't have to worry where to stay. I have the camper. Yes, I'm excited about that. Excited about going into some places that I really want to spend more time at. But, money is limited with being able to stay in hotels and B&Bs if I don't have somebody in those areas that can open up their home. The Vermont retreat is $350, and that covers the 4 days and meals and all the workshops. So the sign up is on my website, angelspeakers.com. When you go there, just at the home page, there's a box and there's a link, and you can just click the link and sign up and choose if you're going to pay the whole thing up front or if you're going to do the payment plan. So we have that set. And we also have a sponsorship going on. So if anyone wants to sponsor somebody for the retreat, there's the ability to do that as well. If you know a company that would help benefit somebody to be at the retreat that normally wouldn't be able to be there, let us know so we can get the form to them. And Blue says, we'll turn you all into Vermonsters. All righty. Yes, I can't wait for all the love to flow at that retreat in Vermont. This is a family reunion. This is going to be the biggest hug fest that you've ever felt in your life. It's going to be so amazing. And lots to learn, lots of energy healing and learning different things. And we're also going to have information about gardening, working with the earth, doing some earthing while we're there. And it is time to end the show today. Oh my goodness, how did this happen? Every day, this time just flies when we're together. So I know those 4 days in Vermont, it's going to be the same thing. We're just going to be flying through that energy. So any prayer requests that you have, just let us know. Let us know any updates. We did hear from Mama Hadu Bear, who is not with us this morning. We heard that baby Wyatt is back in the hospital. So let's lift that little one up. Let's pour love into baby Wyatt for him to get stronger and strong enough to leave the hospital and stay out of the hospital. And also Augie the dog needs more love and more support. And we have a whole list of people that we're praying for. So let's just remember everyone that's on our list, lifting each other up. So let's go into our hearts right now. And Blue, prayers for you. You're headed to the doctor right after the show. All right, darling. I knew there was something going on. I wasn't sure what, but we're going to lift you up for the very best outcome of that doctor visit. And Deirdre, prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and for world peace. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Just bring in the energy coming to us from the universe. Bring it right to your heart. All that divine love, all that grace, all that perfection, showing us that we are perfect. And then release anything that's other than love, any anxieties, worries, fears, anger, sadness, whatever that low vibration is that's holding you from your knowingness of who you are, knowing that you are beautiful, you are enough, you are worthy. Just hold that energy inside. Feel your worthiness right now. Let's all do that. Let's all bring in the love, that beautiful love that Kuan Yin places in our heart. It starts a healing process on the inside. It starts a release of all of that energy that we don't need to make room for what we do need, which is the love. And now breathe in again, and let's send that love, that pure, unconditional love, to everyone that's here right now, and every member of our beautiful soul family, our Angelic River family that's so powerful. Let's just lift everyone up, the ones that are here, the ones that are not here, just wanting the very best outcome for whatever's going on in all of our lives. And now breathe that energy in again. And with that pure love, let's send that down to the earth. Send it through all the layers, right to the core of the earth, which is being bathed in that full moon energy. And let's see it coming back up. It's our only job to deliver it. That's all we have to do is deliver the love, and then watch as Mama Gaia brings it wherever it's needed. So blue, I see you bathed in that energy coming to you from Mama Gaia, wrapping arms around you, holding you, and bringing the energy surrounding you, the energy running through you to divine perfection. Anyone else that has pains, whether that's physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, whatever the pain is, whatever is not feeling right, feeling in alignment, we're wrapping our arms of love around you. We're sending that healing energy to you. And let's do that. Let's do our heart telephone that we do every day, taking in the love into our heart. And on the count of 3, 2, 1, magic words. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. And we're going to have a little bit of Leo in our life. So let's get rocking with the Cuppa Fulla Joy. Get ready, dancy pants and waggle butts.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on, come on, it's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead, wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always room for calling.
I think we need to write that song.
Because the angels and the masters take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
And the beans in the bar.
Give me a cuppa fulla. Give me a cuppa fulla joy. Give me a
Cuppa Fulla.
Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the choice is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on the show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always more space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa
Fulla Joy.
Cuppa fulla. Give me a cuppa fulla joy. Give me a cuppa fulla. Give me a cuppa fulla joy. Give me a cuppa fulla. Give me a cuppa fulla joy. Give me a cuppa fulla. There really is no secret. We simply accept,
Allow.
AAA,
y'all.
Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa fulla joy. Cuppa Fulla Joy. Give me a cuppa joy. Give me 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 a cuppa joy.
I hope your vibration has been lifted today. I love you so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. Namaste, y'all. I will see you later. And Blue, we're all going to that doctor visit with you. So I hope that room is a big waiting room because we're going to be there holding your hand. I love you all so much. I will see you later.